Today, we're observing the regular presenter in his natural habitat. He's been tasked with creating his webinar content, and we rarely see these creatures do this well out there in the wild.
So, Michael, how's your webinar coming along?
Pretty good. I only have 11 main things to talk about, and I've nailed it down to about 8 or 10 bullet points per thing. It's really going to knock them dead.
Poor chap, he's labouring under delusions of grandeur. Let's look at what's going on here. I know it's wrong to interfere with nature, but if Michael Jackson can do it, so can I.
So, what is it that you want your audience to think, feel, or do as a result of your webinar?
I've never really thought about that. First thing I did was get my material together. That's more important, isn't it?
Oh dear, he hasn't a clue. Isn't nature cruel?
The golden rule of presenting is that you want to think of your big picture outcome and let that drive your content, not the other way around.
I see. I think in my case, the tail's wagging the dog.
Leave the nature references to me, old boy.
How many key points do you have for your 45-minute webinar?
Only 11.
He's fallen for the oldest trick in the book, loading up on too much content. They'll desert him like rats from a sinking ship.
Well, why don't you think about limiting yourself to between 4 or 5 key points? So you have your introduction, 4 to 5 key points, and then your wrap-up.
Crikey, I feel underdone, exposed.
Well, that's what most presenters think, but with a webinar, you don't want to go over time because people might have calls to take or meetings to go to. Plus, you want a clear message, not just a brain dump.
Yeah, but what do I say after each point? I don't think I have enough ammo.
Oh, I love my job. There's one born every minute.
Think of each point you make being like a resume. For every claim you make, you've got to back it up with some sort of proof. Now, in a presentation, your proof will be things like case studies, stories, examples, analogies, metaphors, frameworks, processes, and so on.
And how about audience interactions? And hey, what about some snippets from TED videos?
That's great. By adding audio and visual, plus doing interactions, you add what we call texture to your presentation, which is so much more engaging than just spewing out bullet points from a PowerPoint slide.
Right, I'm getting the hang of it now. What else do I need to know to really nail this thing?
He's a plucky little thing. Let's hope it works out for him out there in the real world.
One last thing, make sure you keep it moving. Otherwise your audience might drift off.
Okay, great. One question.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to in that strange voice? Oh, Phil, the David Attenborough thing again. I don't know.
The game's up.
Game's up, dude.